Trail camera's right there. We come out here and checked it out. Filled up the whole camp. You can see, went to ride it and do so well. It's been eaten, but I don't think it did well. It was covered with leaves mostly. So I did some raking. Over there it did better. I refreshed that scrape over there, and I put a little scent work thing right here with some deer urine on the ground. So hopefully something will come through the camera, because nothing's been coming through. So I don't know if out there is too far away and the deer picture's not just taking pictures or what. So put something about halfway there. This is right in line with the camera, which is over here. Should be easily in range now. Stands up there. I haven't come here to hunt yet because there's just nothing in the plot. I haven't had a picture in a week. Mostly just rabbits and coyotes. So we'll see what happens. Well, found this little hardwood ridge area. I didn't go hunting this morning. I wasn't feeling very well. So I stayed home and relaxed and took some medicine and worked on some videos, and now I'm out here now after lunch. Got the 30-30 again. I'm trying to get something with that 30-30. Maybe a doe, but anyway, something. If I get a huge buck, I'm not going to shoot a buck under 200 pounds, maybe it's less like the last week. But I'll continue hunting. And that last week, I mean the last week of muzzleloader season last week. So I'm gonna do my best to try and get one over 200 pounds. But definitely will shoot a doe today if I see one. It's just awful warm out. It's like 70, around 70, I think. But I'm in this hardwood ridge area that I showed you before, with a stream going down, and there's a couple of old stone walls. I showed you in the previous scouting video. The wind's kind of blowing too, so that's not too good. But anyway, over here on this hill here, the main road's up there, and I was driving down it, and there's a couple of trails that come off from the high and come down to this low area here. So I'm hoping they'll come in here to feed down low. They're up there bedding right now, so hopefully this wind kind of hit a lot of my sound and stuff. The wind's blowing in this direction here, so if I sit down there and they come up from there, hopefully they won't smell me. I got some spray. I still got a spray too. So head spray. I left it in the truck. Oh my god, I'm forgetting everything. I forgot my cushion, but luckily on my four-wheeler I have a boat cushion that I use to sit down on as well, so gonna have to use that. I'll lose my mind if it wasn't attached to my skull. But anyway, I'm gonna skirt along here. There's a stone wall right down there, and I'm going to skirt down there. It follows the stream down. See if I can have some kind of an elevation advantage somewhere down there. I'll get you some footage down there when I get there somewhere and choose my spot. Some old stone walls and woods here. In between them is a stream going down. They'd have some stories to tell. These blowdowns and stuff over here. Might be someplace I'll sit. I just gotta try and see where those trails come down here. Maybe look someplace I can get a little bit more vision down. We'll see. Yeah, thought you'd like to see these old stone walls. Actually, it's been here a while. Pretty awesome. A lot of stone walls in Maine. Old stone walls. I'm gonna head that way and see what I can find. This is part of the new property that we got permission to hunt, my brother and I. So I'm just winging it today. See what I can see. I want to watch one of the stone walls. The stream separates us to the other one. Seeing their little ways. Seeing their little ways. Turns into like a clear cut in there. Grown up clear cut, I should say. And just up there about, I don't know, 30 feet, there's a trail that goes up that mountain up there. It comes through here. So hopefully they'll come through here. I don't know if they go that way, they come across. Let's see what the wind is. In that direction, so. Shit facing this way. If something comes from that way, I still shouldn't get my wind. Wait, I guess that wind's supposed to die down later on tonight. We'll see about that. The cold air is coming in. It's supposed to be nice and cold tomorrow. It's like 71 or something like that today, and high of 48 tomorrow. So tomorrow's gonna be the day. I'm gonna take a ride up to KI and I go to that spot. I saw the buck and the doe cross the road and sit there. That's the sign I've seen so far up there. So my brother says you gotta go with the deer, not where you like the area. Deer, especially in KI, they change almost every year. Alright, now it's gonna sit still for a while and see what happens. It's awful windy right now. Windy and warm. Well, that wind is just a howl. Not much time left anyway, so we'll stick it out. Hopefully it'll calm down, but I don't know. I think my cold's coming back. Cold air is coming in. It's definitely colder than it was. Hopefully something shows up. Fingers crossed. I'll show you part of the reason why I chose to hunt here. They say deer they like edges a lot. So I'm in like a hardwood area right now, but there's a softwood edge to my left. And on my right over here, there's another, I'm still part of the hardwood area, but then there's a old clear cut edge, so a lot of times they like to travel the edges, so I'll show you those two edges I talked about right now. As you can see, there's this softwood, green growth edge right along the edge of this hardwood here, just beyond those stone wall. It goes all the way down into there. The stream goes downhill this way. And over here is the other edge I talked about, where it's like an older clear cut. So we got the older growth here, hardwood growth, then another clear cut in there. So they like to travel on these edges. But so far, nothing today, but I've got about 40 minutes left. We'll see. It has been windy, that's for sure. Slowly slowing down, but not good enough. The colder air is definitely coming in. It's gonna be a good day to hunt tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Tuesday, the 8th. It'll be a voting day. I am doing my duty, that's for sure. I might even see if I can vote tonight. I don't know if they'll let me or not. Looks like it's not gonna get done tonight, so still gotta truck back to the four-wheeler with the crutches. But it's gonna be cold in the morning, they say, so hopefully tomorrow. Just getting in the part of KI I want to hunt today. If I didn't stop at Dunkin' Donuts, I probably wouldn't been here. I would have been here a little bit earlier. Want to have a little grub and something to drink. Some warm coffee in me. It's 32 degrees right here. Way better than it's been. It's been what, in the 40s at night, and around 70 during the day. So it's only supposed to be in the 40s today for the daytime temperature. It's down to 32 here. So hopefully we'll have some luck. I'm gonna come out here where I know there's a good crossing, and on my way back out of here last time I was down here, saw that buck and doe trying to cross the road there. So I'm gonna sit and watch that area, at least for the morning. Then I want to go retrieve my trail camera that I got at my spot that I hunted on the first day by that stand in the woods. And I'm not sure where I'll hunt the afternoon, whether I'll hunt out there or watch this crossing again, or go closer back into where I came. There's another nice spot there where I saw a couple of bucks a couple of years ago when I was muzzleloader hunting. I took a shot at one, but the scope was all messed up. So I don't know. Back in KI though, baby, I love it. This is my favorite place to hunt. Love hunting in the mountains in this area. Got so much time into this area for scouting. I mean, we've been hunting this over 20 years now, so starting to learn some places here. That's why I like coming back here. At least you know general areas where to sit, where this activity consistently, you know, year after year. It's not every year, but we'll see. I'm excited for this day. Should be a good day. Still trying to set up camera and everything. I already got turkeys out there. I've never seen turkeys out here ever. There they are. Well, that's a good sign. I've never seen turkeys out here. They're all roosted up there, so I'm flying down and then landing right in the road as I was trying to set up the camera. I've still not got stuff set up in the truck yet. Morning, everybody. Sitting in the truck today. It's pretty cold out, and this area I intended to sit at, I got probably close to 500 yards range. About 200 yards out there right now. There's a bunch of turkeys. I say six turkeys, I think. I've never seen turkeys on this road before, so if turkeys are here, you know, there's gonna be something for them to eat. And yeah, so I ranged a few spots down this road, and the farthest I could do was 408. 4 wouldn't reflect anymore, and I still got at least another 100 yards of road up past that. So there's gonna be 500 yards here. So I'm using a 7mm Remington Magnum Christensen arms rifle. So it is dialed in really well. So hopefully, I just gotta know where my ranges are if I see something out there. And this is where I can take a buck. It's not where my doe tag is. So I mean, technically I can shoot a doe here too, but I don't want to lose my buck tag for that. So I'm going to shoot a doe. I have to be in zone 14 for the doe. And I think this is out of zone 14. This is 9 or something like that. I'm not sure. But I'll keep watching out. And hopefully something besides turkeys show up. But hey, I was still setting up getting dressed when I looked over my shoulder and there's a bunch of turkeys in the road. I've never seen turkeys in this road ever before. So that's a sign of something anyway. Wish me luck. Turkeys are out there at 368, 368 yards now. 370 yards. Turkeys are way out there. That's 371 yards away. Let's give me a ballpark. Deer, that's almost 400 yards. Let's see what the box looks. 18 inches. So that's just a little bit over the back. A little bit over the back. Let's see something like that far. Then I got the 7 mil. She certainly ain't the 30-30. Ain't the 30-30 range here. Sun, I mean the wind's going right directly behind me, so that's helping. See what we see, I guess. Good action first thing, that's good sign. Though I didn't see any deer all the way in here. Because that cold air coming in, I think it's the wind. I think that wind hunkers them up a little bit. They don't like to move a lot when it's really windy like that. So maybe this dies down today, maybe they'll be moving. This cold air should get them going anyway, we'll see. Just had a partridge way out there, about, I'm guessing around the 300 yard mark. About 300 yard mark is where the deer crossing is, where on the first day when I came out here I was heading back after dark. And the doe went one way and the buck ran back the other way. I'll show that on the video. Deer in front of me. One little buck, one doe. Goes back across. Right here, that's about 300 yards, maybe a little bit more. It's easy to tell because on the video, if you're watching on the video at the very end, there's a tree that wides out like that right on the edge of the road, and I can see that tree way up there. About the 300 yard, and the deer were just a little ways past it, so it's probably 320, 330 yards away from here. But so far I've seen turkeys and a partridge. I was going to get the partridge on video, but he had already wandered off the road already. A little bit after 9 now. Haven't seen any other vehicles besides those 2 vehicles from Vermont that went by about 7 this morning. Around lunchtime I'll have to go in further to my tree stand out there and grab my trail camera. I want to pull that from that area. I don't know if there's much on it. Not a lot of sign through that way, but we'll see, I guess. See what's on the SD card and go from there. Got about 2.5, 3 hours, 2.5 hours probably more sitting here before I take a ride over there, and then I'll plan on coming back here for the evening hunt. Still got a cold. Feel like it's coming back again. Nice if that wind would stop. At least slow down a little bit. It's been blowing this way, but a little while ago I just saw a bunch of leaves going down the road. So, it's atypical in the mountains, in the woods anywhere. It doesn't constantly go in one direction. It gets buffered by the trees and buffered by the hills and swirls around. Just pay attention to water going around rocks and stuff. That's what the wind does. Everybody thinks it's coming one direction and going that direction all the time. You're sadly mistaken. That's why I try and use a lot of range for shooting. Hopefully my scent will at least dissipate enough that they can't, know exactly where I am if they can smell it. With this wind, I'm sure it's not too bad because this dissipates a lot of the scent that way as well. But we'll see. Well, I had to make a new card for my tree stand because last time I went out there, the card with my name and address and stuff on it was gone. If a squirrel got it or somebody ripped it off or what. I got that. And then I'm also noticing my survival bag that I have a first aid kit. Something was all crusty and busted all through it. And I think it was this ice pack thing got broken inside of one of them. This sort of feels cold, but it's got a little bit of that dust on it. It feels like the consistency of the stuff that I had to scrape off of this. Still got some of it on there, but I don't know. I'm gonna throw that away. I don't know if that's any good. Probably not. This one don't feel. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'm gonna throw it away. Sadly, I won't have an ice pack, but I gotta put some more band-aids in this thing. It doesn't have many band-aids in it. And usually a survival kit. I mean, a first aid kit will have a lot of band-aids, but this one doesn't seem to have many at all. But yeah, so my whole survival package had all kinds of this crystalline stuff in it, making a giant mess in there. I don't feel like it's burning or anything, so hopefully it's not too bad of a harmful of a chemical. Yeah, that stuff gets into the zippers and can't unzip anything. But anyway, partridge and turkey is all I seen this afternoon, this morning. It's 11 now, so I gotta take a ride down where my tree stand is and put that tag up back on it, because the other one's gone. And I'll pull my trail camera there and come back here for the afternoon, I believe. Hopefully the wind dies down. We'll see what happens. Well, just got back to where my tree stand is, and I got my trail camera. I want to grab that and head back to where I was. I usually watch up here and then go into the tree stand area, but haven't had any luck or any sign out here. I'll check that SD card probably when I get home, see if it's worth coming back out here again. But if not, I'll probably start watching the area that I am watching, because at least I've seen deer there. But I haven't seen any today. I have seen partridge and turkeys, so it's better than, well, I have seen partridge up here too, I guess. So we'll see. But if not these areas, then I got another place closer to the campsite that we usually camp at that I can hunt to. But see how it goes. And today's election day, so everybody get out there and vote. I did it yesterday because I knew I was going to be here all day, and I didn't know how long I was going to be here. And technically, I got a sleeping bag here. I could sleep overnight if I think I found a good spot and I want to stay another night. So I got my voting done yesterday, and conservative, obviously. So that's all I got to say. Let's go get the trail camera. Show you what I got out there. Stand. Tied the ownership card underneath the bottom this time, because it was down on one of these rungs and it's gone. I don't know what happened to it, but anyway, I got it underneath there this time. Hopefully it stays there. Not a great knot, but hopefully it'll stay. Looking down that way. I'm gonna go grab my trail camera and try and head back to where I've been sitting with the truck for the day. Trail camera from here. Just refreshing up the scrape. Come and check the camera. And it only had 2 pictures, and I intentionally walked past the camera and freshened up that scrape to get pictures of me today. So that's probably all the pictures I have is just these 2 from me today. So definitely scrapping this place. Probably end up pulling that stand end of the year. My brother helped me grab that, brother and Jameson. Head back to the truck and go down to the other spot. Had bucks and does on this last year, but nothing this year. I don't know what's going on with this area. Used to be tons of deer here. Now zilcho. Well, as they say, no sense crying over spilt milk. Head over to the next spot and move on. All right. Whew, getting warm. It's a micro trail camera, Wild Game Innovations. I did bring a gun. It was a 57. I'm gonna have to lug around a rifle just for getting in there quick and getting out. You never know. Go back to the other spot. Sit down and eat once I get all situated again. Whew. Worked up some heat there. You want to walk around a little bit. That was good for that, for getting some blood circulating in my legs. Sitting for a long time. Not good for me with being partially paralyzed. Your rear end. I have no body fat down there. It is still wicked windy. Get in the truck. Oh boy. Oh. Yep. Yeah, it's still real windy out. I hope that slows down. Oh, whew. I don't know what. I'm warm. Yep. So I'm gonna get this thing going and head back to where I was. Looks like there was only 2 pictures on that camera, as far as I saw. And that was probably, it took those as I walked past it, because it had only 2 on the whole thing, and it says the batteries are at 100%, so it's not good. Evidently just all the animals have vanished from this area for some reason. I don't know what's going on, but like I told you before, I come out here, I could sit up top of this hill, and I'd see 10 deer every day. Mostly does and some spikes and stuff running by, and bear and moose, but all of a sudden now nothing. I don't know if they cut somewhere or what's going on. Who knows? I don't know. Gotta move on. Sad to say. Moving on.